In recent years, tensions between the United States and Iran have once again raised an important question in global politics. In a conflict between a superpower and a regional power, what actually defines victory? Many people instinctively assume that the side with the stronger military automatically wins. However, modern research in international relations suggests that the outcome of war is often far more complex. Several strategic studies explain that in today's world, victory is not determined only by battlefield destruction. Instead, long-term political influence, economic pressure, and strategic endurance play a crucial role in shaping the final outcome of a conflict. This concept is often described by researchers as asymmetric warfare. In asymmetric warfare, the two sides have very different levels of military power. One side may possess overwhelming technological and military superiority, while the other relies on alternative strategies to balance that gap. In the case of the United States and Iran, the difference in conventional military strength is clear. The United States maintains one of the most powerful armed forces in the world, supported by advanced technology, global alliances, and vast military resources. However, many policy researchers point out that Iran's strategy has rarely focused on direct, large-scale confrontation. Instead, Iran has developed a long-term approach that relies on endurance, regional influence, missile capabilities, and the strategic use of economic pressure. This strategy focuses less on defeating an opponent in a single battle and more on increasing the long-term cost of conflict for the stronger power. Some geopolitical studies suggest that by prolonging tensions and creating strategic uncertainty in the region, Iran may attempt to pressure its adversaries politically and economically rather than purely militarily. For example, disruptions in energy markets, regional proxy dynamics, and technological developments such as drones and missiles can create broader geopolitical effects beyond the battlefield itself. Researchers argue that when conflicts become prolonged and expensive, even powerful countries may face growing political pressure at home and abroad. This does not necessarily mean that the stronger military power loses the war. Instead, it highlights a more complicated reality. Success in modern conflicts often depends on who can sustain their strategy longer and who can better manage the political consequences of war. Many international policy studies therefore caution against describing the outcome of such conflicts in simple terms like victory or defeat. From one perspective, the United States maintains clear advantages in military capability, global influence, and technological superiority. From another perspective, analysts argued that if a smaller power manages to survive, maintain its political structure, and impose costs on a stronger opponent, it may claim a form of strategic success. Because of this, some researchers describe the US-Iran confrontation not as a traditional war with a clear winner, but as an ongoing strategic competition. In this competition, military power is only one part of a much larger equation that also includes diplomacy, economic influence, regional alliances, and political resilience. Ultimately, modern geopolitical conflicts often end not with a single decisive victory, but with a shifting balance of power that evolves over time. Understanding this complexity is essential for analyzing global conflicts today. Rather than focusing only on who wins battles, researchers increasingly examine who can maintain influence, stability, and strategic advantage in the long run. And in conflicts like the one between the United States and Iran, that long-term balance may ultimately be the most important outcome of all.